Yeah, you can't do that because I actually interview these people.
Like it could happen.
Because we're in the same room, we're talking. And they could not happen. No. What are you saying? I ain't got no game? Look at me. I ain't got no game.
Yeah, that's exactly what people with game say.
You say I ain't got no game?
You're saying the yo man has no game?
You saying the yo man has no game?
Dean made it funny.
Yo show.
I mean, Michael, I'm in a hair crisis.
Why is it? I'm looking at your hair on the screen. Why? I'm looking at it in real life. And it actually looks good on camera. It looks good in real life.
Does it though? I was watching back some clips. Holy shit. It was like a hamster got stuck back there.
You don't think your hair looks good on camera?
Yeah, guys, if you're listening, this has to be enthralling content.
It is. Women love to talk about hair, and my audience is 65% women.
We love
and 35% men. So maybe men are tuning off right now, but I got something for you later in the show, men.
Oh.
Women are fascinated by this conversation. Everyone, if you're listening, just listening, go to Facebook, YouTube, check out our hair, leave a comment.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about my hair struggles before. We're now 2 months into my Nutrafol journey. So I have the little baby hairs that are growing here. Yeah.
So is it working?
It's starting to work, but I'm real impatient. Like
it's slow,
yeah, because if you guys are watching, this is my real hair, like right here. And then down here is my fake hair. Like that's
extensions?
Yeah, this is extensions.
Well, that's why it's a different color.
This is real. No, but they were color matched. My color must have changed in my sleep because it matched yesterday. And I don't know what's happening, guys.
No, let me see it in real life.
Okay. In real life. So
What's your real hair?
The real hair is like down.
Oh, it's totally completely different color.
Is it, guys? Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it's because you know what it is? Because the sun's not getting to the ones underneath, your real ones.
And the Nutrafol, I feel like it's growing. Everything's growing out. So now we need to decide. Please write in. Let us know what you think I should do with my hair. Like what look are we going for?
Dean, the awesome producer over there. We put him in the closet over there. Time out.
You're in timeout.
What color hair do you like?
I like brunette and dark brown hair.
Is that because you're blonde? You don't like blonde because you're blonde?
I don't know. I'm like light brown. I wouldn't even say I'm blonde. I dye my hair blonde artificially.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I bleach it.
You like to be blonde, but you like your women like brunette.
I love black, dark hair women. Yeah, darker women.
See there?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So maybe you go not for Dean, obviously.
Yeah,
exactly. Dean.
But I don't think blonde's the thing for you.
It's really not. Michael, I'm not going to lie. I'll send you the pic. I bleached my hair
because that was hot at one time.
I mean, yeah.
Every girl, Paris Hilton and all those girls were doing it. It was a thing. Did you grow up like Dean's only 22. So you missed the whole frosted tips thing.
No, I mean, I caught on to it
frosted.
because when I did frost my tips in high school, everybody was like, yo, young JT.
There you go. Justin Timberlake. He was a young JT.
You're a young JT. No, that's not so cool to be a young JT.
Oh, man. No, he still don't. He just needs to come out with a new album.
Exactly.
I know. JT's a legend though, always.
Alex Earl is bleach blonde, and like Pamela Lee, like I feel like that is actually coming back.
Yeah, what are you going to bring back the barbed wire around your arm too?
I'd have like one hair on my head if I bleached it. It would all fall off right now.
I don't think that looks right on you.
No, guys, it's bad.
But then again, I wear the same thing every day, so I don't know what looks good. Like my wife asked me for my opinion on like, does this look good? It's like, look at me. I do not even. I wear the exact same thing every single day.
Fashion police, right here.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
That's it. You're like,
this is actually a step up. I threw on a sweater.
I'm proud of you, actually. We have a crew neck going on right now.
I know.
It's normally like a hat, a sweatshirt. Like, it's just merch.
You
just always wearing merch.
You just have your own merch on.
Business-minded. Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I'm all about the business.
Yes. I love Taylor Swift's new look. I feel like she's giving us like kind of Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, like Daisy Jones and the Six. Which
I know those people, but what is it? Blonde, bleach blonde?
No, Michael.
I don't know.
Like
Tell me.
A darker. She's like giving us like forest nymph, like
nymph.
Yes, like
forest
70s
nymph.
Goddess. Claire would know. She went to the concert.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that at all.
Let me tell you something. I wake up in the morning, 6 a.m. That's I always wake up 6:30. Turn on the news. News is talking about Taylor Swift. Street signs in town, those digital billboards, were like on the road saying "calm down," using Taylor Swift lyrics. Let me tell you, look, this woman brought so much joy to the city of Las Vegas. She sold 120,000 tickets.
Probably more.
But that stadium holds 60,000.
That's insane.
So she sold 120,000 tickets, and I'm trying to sell 300 tickets a show. Let's put that in perspective.
How's that working out for you?
120. That's probably more tickets I'll sell in my lifetime. She did it I will be.
Sell yourself short,
no,
Michael.
I'm going to be selling millions too, Taylor Swift. I'm coming. Just like David Goggins.
I thought it was a big deal that I got to bring the Chainsmokers up in front of 7,000 people.
Oh, where was that at?
That was at
Mic drop. You hear dropping names. Pick that up. You dropped a name, Jackie. Pick it up. You dropping names over here.
Oh my God.
Where was this at?
Trying to be more like you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So where was this at?
It was at the MGM Grand. And for like listeners that like don't know, like corporate gig, like as stand-ups or like hosts, we sometimes do corporate gigs. Mm-hmm. And so it was for
and
this.
usually they're the worst, but go ahead.
Exactly. So like when I said yes, like I had no idea there was going to be like a cool musical act. So I get like an email the night before being like, okay, this is the rundown. You're going to do this much time in between this. And then you're going to bring up One Republic.
Okay.
The band. And I was dying.
One Republic is so good.
Thank you for saying that. So many people were like, who's One Republic?
What?
Yeah.
Did you know that song Apologize that blew up with Timberland on it? It was out actually 3 to 4 years before Timberland got a hold of it. Didn't change the song at all. Added, yeah. And it went number one.
I'm sorry. Can you do that again, please?
Yeah. That was a real story. But Timberland was the hottest producer at the time. So he just promoted it and it went number one. Same song. Exact same song. That was out 3 to 4 years before.
That's insane.
And it just was like, yeah. Yeah. Went number one.
Are we going to drop a hot single soon?
I think we just did.
I think we just did.
We dropped a hot or a bop as they call it.
A bop.
I'll produce the bop.
It's a bop.
Oh, Dean, look at you producing
go.
bops.
But you know what's funny?
Apologize too.
Wasn't bop like big in the 50s? I mean, I wasn't around, but I imagine that's what
you weren't?
No. But I imagine that word sounds like a word of the 50s, right? A bop.
A bop. Yeah.
What do they call it? A sock hop?
Like a sock hop. Yeah, I was going to say the sock hop.
Yeah, we listen to bops at the sock hop.
Oh, wow.
Bopping and socking and hopping.
I mean, we're just like recycling everything though.
We do.
Like nothing's new, nothing's sacred. Like it is what it is.
You know what? And I'm fine with it. I like things. Look, I work on Pop 2K on Sirius XM. Plug. And it's 20 years old, but that's the cycle. Everything 20 years old always comes back. You remember like 10 years ago, 90s was big. Everybody was wearing the Nirvana shirts again and all that. Now it's Britney, Backstreet Boys.
Oh my God.
I love that Avril Lavigne just has a hit on the radio called I'm a Mess. I feel like, oh, I knew her when she first came out, and now she has another hit single. I'm like, oh, we're doing it. We're old, but we're doing it.
It's like you're cool again.
I'm so proud.
You're like rising from the phoenix.
Like The Weeknd took I Don't Want to Know by Mari. Oh, wait, who? Winans. Puffy and Winans did that. I don't want. Now Weeknd just did
got it now.
Everyone's
doing
it's
it.
huge.
Yeah.
But my thing is, what I don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's a song about if she's cheating on you, keep it on the low. I don't want to know. Take him to a hotel. It's like, dude, that's terrible. Like, I want to know. I need to come out with a rebuttal song called I Want to Know Everything.
We are bringing parodies back.
Yes.
You're gonna, I want to know.
I just want to know if you cheating on me, you a freaking hoe. That's,
Michael.
dude, I just remixed it right there.
Did you just make like the Scandival remix?
I did.
Ooh.
Scandival remix right there. Remix!
Ariana, are you listening?
I don't want to know. I do want to know if you cheating on me, you a hoe.
Oh my God.
It is.
I feel like some people don't want to know though in certain situations.
Why would you not want to know?
Okay. Have you seen, there's like funny TikTok videos of like girls that are like dating billionaires that walk in on them cheating and they're like, oh my God, where are my sunglasses? They just like shut the door and they're like, whoa, whatever.
No, you know what? And I really feel, and I'm sure there's great athletes and great celebrities and billionaires everywhere. But I believe also, and this is the same if a guy dates a very successful woman, I believe some people make the sacrifice of lifestyle over loyalty.
Well, yeah.
Right? Like if you're a woman or a man and you go, I can never achieve this lifestyle on my own. I'm just going to be, look, he or she can cheat all they want, but I know I got this house. I got this. I'm the mother of his kids. You know, like I believe that happens.
I don't want to know is their ringtone.
It is. I don't want to know.
Whatever he
It's not
calls.
just a ringtone. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Like, it's so true what you just said. Like, I know women.
Yeah.
I know players back in the day and their wives, and they knew. But man, you're not gonna have all these trips. But it's just, for me, I could never do that to my wife because I would hate for another woman to have something over my wife.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, like they always know. That other person always knows.
Oh, yeah. It's
You
like
know?
a turn on for the other person.
I think that's
right?
what women do it and men do it. Like, I think it's a turn on to them. Like, and there's no responsibility.
There's no responsibility. And I hate to bring up Scandival again, but that was a big thing with Raquel. Like, there's a few episodes where she was like, well, this guy was into me and this girl, and he picked me.
Oh, it's a competition.
And it's definitely like a competition thing where, like, I feel like it's a real, like, juvenile competition thing. Like, that's like a high school vibe.
But these, I mean,
And
come on, you're
insecurities.
talking about a reality show. Of course, it's a high school
Of course
vibe.
it's a high school vibe.
It's like when somebody gets hurt on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, and they go, "I didn't know there would be so much drama." Have you not watched the other 198 seasons of the show? I didn't know this was going to be. I didn't know I was going to be hurt. Like, it's like, have you not watched this show? Like, it's so ignorant.
Dummy.
I have no empathy, if that's the right word, for any of these people. I think you're idiots. If you go on The Bachelor and Bachelorette and you say, I didn't know there was going to be this much drama, you are an idiot.
Right? Like, I want to go in guns blazing. Like, I am here to bring the drama if I'm on a reality show.
That's
I'm
my thing.
entertaining.
I told my wife, man, if the Bachelor ever reached out to me before, I would have ran through everybody on that show.
Burn it down.
I would have burned that show, especially if I was The Bachelor. Oh man, I would have ran through everybody. I wouldn't looking for love. You think this is my confession? Looking for love on a reality show? Oh hell no! I'm just here to hook up. Let's go.
Oh, I love it.
That would have been me on that show, and they would have kicked me off right away.
Exactly.
Michael is not looking for real love. This is why you had to kick. This is why we kicked you off the show. I'm like, deuces, like, no, you're not gonna find real love on TV.
How did you meet Claire?
Blind date.
It was a blind date?
Blind date.
Wait, I don't know this
wasn't,
story.
It wasn't blind because with the internet, you could look them up.
Yeah.
So, you got to pull up this picture, Dean. Remember to put this in. So the first picture. So here's the thing. I was on a red carpet with Sharon Osbourne.
Okay.
I wasn't interviewing. I was actually hosting an event with her. So people were interviewing us. And Sharon was like, how are you single? You're good looking. You should have a woman, blah, 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 blah. And a reporter that I knew overheard our conversation and goes, I got a person for you. Right? So she sends me a picture, or my wife sent me she sent me a picture of my wife. So Dean, find the picture of my wife with a crown on, because she was Miss Wild, under a hurdle at UNLV. They wanted to do a story on my wife because she was a beauty queen that ran track. So they put her under a hurdle with a crown on. And that's the first picture I got of my wife. And I go, and I tell the girl, not my wife, I tell the girl, I say, yo, send me a normal picture. I don't know.
Under a hurdle? Was she in like a gown and like done up?
She was like in a track outfit with a crown on, and it said Miss like Wyoming or something. My wife is all about pageants.
Ooh.
Like, I told her she's so passionate about, her dream is to own a state.
Own a state?
I think you can do that, right? You can own, like, somebody owns, what's her name, owns Nevada. I forgot her name, but she was popular.
Where's Claire from?
Wyoming.
She's from Wyoming.
But she wants to own a state and do pageants. I told her, and I hate to crush her dream, but I told her pageants are kind of dying off because women don't want to be seen like that anymore. It's kind of, talk about old school.
I mean, they're evolving. I feel like they're
They
just
are
evolving.
evolving, but it's on like what network is it on? FYI or something like that?
I mean,
Who watches that?
no one watches anything anymore. Like you can't. I tried to find the Mark Twain award. The Adam Sandler got the big award.
Yeah.
And like all these
You
people.
gotta watch clips.
You gotta watch clips. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Man.
Oh God.
But that was the first picture I got. And then we went out on our first date, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, because we didn't want to make it weird on Valentine's Day.
That's awkward.
I took her to Blue Jam on Melrose.
They have the best French toast.
Dude.
It's so good.
I got there early. When she arrived, I had it all set up because I'm that kind of guy. And we never left each other's side after that date.
Oh my God.
That night, I said, hey, you want to come by, whatever? And she was like, no.
Good.
She was not about the Netflix and chill on the first date.
Because she's a pageant girl. Pageant girls don't Netflix and chill.
I bet you they do. Not her, but I bet you they do. Anyway, so that's how we met. And our anniversary now is on Valentine's Day because that's the day she wanted to get married on.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it too, man.
Love is
I
love.
it too. Love is love. And let me tell you, it's the best. It's the best.
That's
It is
so
the
cool.
best. How'd you meet your man?
Through a friend. I feel
See?
like that's the best way.
Yeah, it is. It is
know?
because it's not forced, really.
It's not really forced. And so my friend showed Tommy a picture of me.
Ah.
Yeah.
The
And
one with 100 filters on it?
Yep. I am a proud filter user.
You are a proud.
I love them. I'm doing it for your sake, for everyone's eyes that have to look at me.
Oh, stop it.
No,
Stop.
we're all beautiful. In
That
our
was
natural
before
states.
filters, probably,
It
right?
was, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was actually at a Comedy Central. They were backstage. Jim Jeffries was doing at midnight, and like we had mutual friends.
Uh-huh.
Tommy was there, and my good friend thought Tommy was actually my cousin, and that's why she was like, "Oh, are you related to Jaclyn?"
Because you look like
Marfuggi?"
cousins. You look like family.
We look like family. Oh, well, also his last name is in my family. We're not related, guys. We promise. We've gotten the test done. And his last name is Caprio. My family, we have the Caprios. His mom's name is Phyllis Caprio. I have an Aunt Phyllis Caprio.
But not the same person.
We're not the same person. His middle name is Phil. My dad's name is Phil. My brother's name is Phil. It's a fucking... Yeah, it's a lot.
And it just clicked.
It was a slow burn. I feel like there was no drama. There was nothing, which I tried to create drama, like getting into it, because that's what we love. And then it was like,
so true.
Isn't that terrible?
Women love drama.
Does your girl like start drama with you?
Nah, not on purpose. Nah, she's tame.
She's tame.
She's tame.
yeah.
I love it. She's tame.
I can't be tamed.
Oh, Lord.
To quote the great Miley
I did not
Cyrus.
tame her.
I can't be tamed.
Oh, Lord. Oh, we should jump into some Hollywood stuff.
Let's do it.
The first thing I want to talk about, it kind of irritates me. Bruce Willis. You know, he's dealing with dementia.
Yeah.
Dementia, I think that's how you say it. But anyway, I don't like, because, you know, he's beloved by everybody, right? And I feel when press takes pictures of him when he's just going to get a call, it's like, look, I feel there needs to be a law, or there needs to be just people being better humans. If a person's dealing with something serious and they're losing their, you know, mind functions, things like that, they're going to grab a coffee, leave them alone. Yeah. We don't need to see a picture of that. Now, I think it's different when family members are with them and it was his birthday and Demi did a video. That's fine. That's the family wanting that out.
Totally.
You know? But I saw a couple pictures of him. I was just scrolling and it just pops up where he didn't look great. He was going to get coffee. I was like, why? Why are y'all like, it's like, look at Bruce Willis, you know? It's kind of like, no, I do not want to see Bruce Willis right now when he doesn't even want to be seen like that.
Absolutely not. Like,
You know?
I'm actually
I think there
happy-
needs to just be some kind of like some heart in like these outlets going, no, you know what? As a human being, I don't want to take a picture of him, and we shouldn't publish it unless the family puts out their own picture. So I mean, that's just me. Go ahead.
No, I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah.
You know what? Kudos to you, Bruce Willis, for being out and about.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
going through what he's going through. This is the last thing he needs. He probably also just doesn't even care anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see that picture. Like,
No.
who is actually clicking on that stuff? Like, I think that's absolutely disgusting. He also came up in a time where we didn't have social media. We didn't have TMZ. Like, he didn't really sign up for that. You know, he's paid his dues.
Yes, he didn't. So I get the point. Like, if it's a celebrity, they have all their wits, they're healthy or whatever, and they're about, look, do your job, get the photos. That's how you get paid. But there has to be some kind of being a human going, yo, why are we following a man that's losing his wits, that's losing his functions, just to splash his picture all over a website? Like, I just feel like they dehumanize him when you do that to people. And I just hate how that's the way media is going. Look, there was this big shooting in Nashville, right? Mm-hmm. But the video's all over the place. You can watch them kill the killer.
Oh, yeah. I watched it this morning. I watched both the body cams.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, look, great they got the shooter. Terrible he killed people. But do we need to see that? I remember when news was like, yo, we're not going to show this.
Yeah.
Then it became, we'll show you a piece of it. Now it's just full blown. Here's all the footage. You're going to watch it with us.
I'm not going to lie. It's mind-blowing if you do watch that footage. And I didn't realize I was watching it. Like, I walked into the room and
now when you say mind-blowing, what's that mean? What's mind-blowing?
It was so just shocking. And it does actually, it heightens the level of like, oh my God. Like, these cops, by the way, did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
Like, that shooter was taken down in 13 minutes from the call. Like, but it just is so terrifying. And as a parent, I don't know if you watched and how you feel. It's just stuff like that. It scares me because I don't know if that makes someone if it like glorifies it almost. It makes someone like want to go out and do it, or it's just.
Well, no, I mean, this is what I'm sick about. I'm sick of people. Kids dying became a political war.
Yep.
And I don't know how we got to this point where it's about politics when kids die. It shouldn't be. It's about, I feel like just the world is in a place where when people die, it's just news now. We're so immune to it.
We're numb to it.
Columbine was like, oh my God, this should never happen again. Now it's just like it happened again.
Another one.
You know, and it's a thing where politicians have failed us because they made it about politics rather than fixing a problem. Like you asked and it's the same story every time. Republicans, why do people need AR-15s? You know, all their governors and the whole right side goes, well, it's about mental issues. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, but you don't pass any mental health issue bills. You don't actually approve any bills to help people with mental problems. You don't give more money to places to help out with mental problems. On the left side, it's like we need to take away guns, and you're messaging wrong. You don't want to take away all guns. Why don't you just say you want to take AR-15s? Because now you're scaring the right, saying you want to take all guns. The messaging is just bad, and it's just both sides are just posturing to get their side riled up. Because anytime there's a kid shooting, people go, guns don't kill people. It's people that kill people.
Yep.
You know? And it's like, no, the guns help.
The guns help a lot. And I actually.
And one more thing.
Yeah, no.
And if it's still happening by us not doing anything, it's not helping. Mm-hmm. So why don't we try? Maybe, look, if you have an AR-15, keep it. But how about this? We not sell those guns to people anymore.
I don't think we need those anymore.
Why do you need AR-15s?
Nope.
Why? Like I have guns, right? Because I protect my house. But an AR-15, there's a lot of different guns you can buy to protect your house. And you're just giving people access to guns that can produce mass shootings. And also these gun owners, they have a problem with background checks. Everywhere. I work at a comedy place every night. You have to get a background check to even work in that place. Mm-hmm. Any job you get a background check. You go to McDonald's, they background check you to work there.
But here's an AR-15.
And people are fighting about background check. So it's kind of like, I feel like the left is wrong because they won't bend their messaging, and the right is wrong because they're not realizing by them not taking action against AR-15s or specific guns that can do mass. You're doing a disservice to the American people, and that's when I say politicians, not just one side. All the politicians, the president, the vice president, everybody is failing us right now because you're too caught up on your sides, And that's why I really feel the only way this ever gets fixed, and there's going to be more mass shootings, there's going to be more killings, but it has to be a person that's self-funded, that wins the presidency, that's an independent, that really cares about people. And that's the only way it's really going to change, because it's going to go on where one side is like it's mental issues, but you give no money to people with mental issues, or you open no centers for them. And then the other side is just like, the right thinks the left wants to take all the guns away, when it's like, no,
that's not what we want.
No, it's in my thing. It's not even about that. It's just everybody's failing the kids.
Yep. And I feel like it should be about the kids.
Yes.
Now, the number one killer of children is guns in this country.
Of course.
And that just should not be a thing. And it does really upset me. I feel like there are kind of like no words, because it's just like, how are we here again? I had posted a thing about guns. I had reposted a thing on my story. It was just facts about kids and all of that. And I had someone say, like, reach out being like, no, it's about people killing people and families. And I'm just like, the only response to that is, you know what? This is about the kids. This is a really sad day. Like, please, like, I don't want to go back and forth, because both sides are wrong.
Yes. And I think that's what needs to be said. Because when something like this happens, people posture to their sides.
Yeah.
And I think it's more about the messaging to be, government, you're failing us. I don't care what side you're on. You're failing us. Now, one side could be like, well, we're in the right, but really, it doesn't matter who's in the right when people are dying.
We just
when
have to do better.
We need to do better.
Yeah.
And that should be the messaging rather than a political message.
Exactly.
It should be, and even when it's interesting, when something goes against a party, the other party hates facts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's where we are, that facts, people argue facts, like real numbers. So it's a thing that, it's not going to change. Mass shootings will still happen because it's political. And until a person is an independent, or until something starts, and God forbid ever happen to people in government kids. Yeah. That's when things will change, because they're not affected directly, and we're so immune to it now. You know what I mean? And I just think and look, I don't want anybody, because I got kids, I don't want anything to happen to anybody's kids, but usually things don't happen until it happens to the top.
Exactly.
Like when cocaine was flooded the streets and affecting black people, it wasn't a big issue with the government. But opioids started affecting rich white people. Now it's a problem we need to take care of. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So if it doesn't affect the top, it really,
it's just
America, you deal with it.
Yeah.
You deal with it. And politicians, you're failing us. And like I said, I don't want anything to happen to anybody.
And our thoughts and prayers go out to all those families. And
I'm tired of prayers, though. I'm tired of the whole prayer message.
But like, what are we supposed to do? Like, it's just.
It's until our government takes action, nothing will happen. So turning the page on this.
Give your loved ones extra hugs every day, no matter what. But
100%.
We never know what can happen, and So I love you guys. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
here.
we love you.
We love you.
And I know it sounds so cliche, but we just want the world to be a better place. And now as a father, I want the world to be a better place for my kids. And it's kind of scary, because I remember in school, we had to deal with tornado warnings.
Earthquake warnings.
Earthquake, tornado, fire drill.
Yep, fire
Everybody
drill.
Everybody line up, walk outside. Woo. Now it's like, are you serious? Like my son, who's only 6, I'm scared for him to learn that stuff could happen. He doesn't know yet.
He doesn't know yet. Yeah.
He's very innocent right now.
Okay.
But I know a day he's going to come home and go, hey, Daddy, we did a shoot. I think they're called shooter drills or whatever they're called. But man, that's just so petrifying, where we're even in a place where kids have to learn that.
It is really scary.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
So I want to move on. I don't want to
Okay.
make this a bummer. Look, this is not what I just said is not political. I don't need you to jump on the comments and be like trying to make your point. What I'm saying is both sides are failing us
We need
right
to
now.
do better.
We need to do better. All right, what's your next story you got?
Yeah, we're gonna escape into the
Yes,
world.
the great escape of
We're gonna
entertainment.
escape into the world of the White Lotus. I don't know if you guys
Lord.
have watched this. I know, look at both boys, but I know if you're listening, you have. This is exciting. You don't have to have seen the show for what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's dropped that the next season, season 3, is going to be taking place in Thailand.
Oh, I like that.
Thailand, right? You like that. So the first 2 seasons, the first one was kind of about wealth. It took place on Hawaii. The second season took place in Sicily, and it was all about like sex and like obviously murder.
Obviously murder.
Obviously murder. So this season, they're focusing more on like death, reincarnation, like Eastern beliefs,
Are they trying to bring what's her name back?
which Jennifer Coolidge from
Yeah.
the dead.
Yeah, is that why they're doing it?
Okay. Possibly. I would love that. But also, Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston were just interviewed by Kelty. And she was like, Jennifer, would you do it? Jennifer Aniston is supposedly obsessed with the White Lotus.
Yeah.
And Adam Sandler, they decided Jennifer needs to come back as Jennifer Coolidge's like younger sister
Oh
to
my-
avenge Coolidge, to avenge Tanya.
They thought of that in the room?
That's what they thought of in the room. And I am
love it.
here for it.
I love Jennifer Aniston. You know my
You
wife
do?
is jealous of Jennifer Aniston.
Is she?
My mom
Oh, yeah.
is. My mom loves her.
Loves her?
Yeah.
Well, my wife is jealous of because Jennifer Aniston loves me. Loves me. I'm putting it out. Jennifer Aniston loves me.
Oh my, Claire. Oh my God, I'm jealous
And every
too.
time Jennifer's with one of those hair commercials where she flips her hair, my wife is like,
Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Do you know they
no,
call
Dean, put the clip in there. We're gonna put this clip. It's on. It's Michael Yo Real. Jennifer Aniston. Every time she sees me, she goes, Michael Yo, Michael Yo, Michael Yo. Like, and my wife see me interview Jennifer Aniston, and she gets really, because I've been so good to her over all these years. Yeah, it's crazy. I wish you could see it. Is my laptop?
you guys? Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Oh God damn
Where's
it.
my phone?
Michael, I have a new level of respect for you.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston loves the Yo Man. Yes, I just got myself the Yo Man. Well, I gotta show you.
Is she on like your, what is it? Your hall pass? Is
no,
she-
my wife would
Do you-
never. It's different being in entertainment.
Yeah.
And you can't get a hall because you actually meet
You're
these
like
people.
with these people.
Yeah, you're with them. Like, so I remember like yeah, you can't do that because I actually interview these people.
Like it could happen.
Because we're in the same room, we're talking. And they could not happen. No. What are you saying? I ain't got no game? Look at me. I ain't got no game.
Yeah, that's exactly what people with games say.
You say I ain't got no game?
You're saying the yo man has no game?
You say no, Yo Man has no game?
Dean made it funny. Dean.
Dean's always funny.
You
Oh
are
my
always
gosh.
funny, Dean.
But I love
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston. So I hope she is in White Lotus because like I told you, I love the show. I just fast forward Jennifer Coolidge's part and I was good because I just didn't like I hate love stories where women date a bad guy and they don't see that he's a bad guy. I hate watching that. I don't know why I do. I just hate watching that type of story.
See, I would love to hate watch something though. Like I
No.
would enjoy hate watching it.
No, I can't. I can't
it's
watch
so
something I'm just not into.
Okay.
I like the rest of the show. What's her name coming back? The
Who?
one that talks like this.
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
I hope so. I don't think so though.
No, they change cast every year, right?
They do change cat. Well,
Except
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Coolidge, she came through. I feel like they're gonna have to bring back Jennifer Coolidge's like husband in it because he like is supposedly getting all her money on the show.
So he went to Thailand.
So we went
Perfect
to Thailand.
runaway.
Perfect runaway. Who else do you want to see like on a like what celebrities do you want to see like on in Thailand? Like
I would
doing
love,
bad things?
randomly, I would love Snoop Dogg to be on it. Just
Yo,
pop up.
Snoop Dogg and Wiz
Smoking
Khalifa.
a joint
Yo.
at the hotel. What's up? What's up? Faux shizzle. Let's do this.
Justice for Snoop Dogg at White Lotus.
Can you
Thailand.
imagine? Talk about a storyline.
And
Just-
Martha Stewart, just the two of them.
They're the chefs at the hotel. That's it right there.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, the chefs at the hotel,
At White
Lotus.
Lotus, Thailand. You heard it here first.
I'm telling you, make it happen. Kelty broke some news, but this is better news right here.
Way better.
And
Oh my
Jennifer
God.
Aniston plays Coolidge's sister.
Yep.
Adam Sandler is the in the lobby. He's the one that greets people and plays the guitar.
On the ukulele.
Ukulele, they're in Thailand. They're not
You're
playing
right.
it.
Okay. I'm thinking
It's not
of 51
Hawaii.
States. I am. We've been there, done that.
You are so uncultured.
Oh, God.
I don't even know what they would play in Thailand. I don't know.
You don't? I don't
No.
know.
I don't know. I
Dean,
don't.
you're the music guy. What would they
know.
play?
Oh, and you know
Mandolin?
what? Thailand is big for Thai fighting.
Yeah.
You know, is that a type of like?
I could see The Rock showing up on White Lotus.
No,
You're
no.
over it. Look,
No, I love The Rock.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm all about The Rock, but
You
not on
are?
White Lotus. Oh,
Not on
yeah.
White Lotus.
I love The Rock.
I feel like the White Lotus is really good at like resurrecting careers too. So Mike White was seen having lunch with Danny DeVito. The creator of White Lotus was just having lunch with Danny DeVito. So we might get a Danny DeVito like comeback story.
I love when you produce a big show like that people love. Anybody you eat with is like, oh, are they going to be on the show?
That's
You know what I
it.
mean? Who's this guy? What's his name? Mike what?
Mike White.
Mike White.
Oh God. He started out on Survivor
Like as a what? A
as
contestant?
a contestant. Yeah.
And now he's a producer?
And a writer and like has won a
amazing.
gazillion Emmys and like it's the
What
best
did he do
ever.
before White Lotus?
He did something else. I don't know. We have to Google. That's what
A
Google is for.
gazillion.
He did like a gazillion.
That's
things.
awesome. Good for
I
him.
know.
I love stories like that.
Right?
I love it. I love it. And it's great that he could get such a great cast.
I feel like we should leave it alone after this one, though.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
good
done.
happens in threes.
It's done.
It's done. Like,
done.
that's it. Oh, you know what else? See, I don't know about you guys, but when I binge watch shows, I feel like because we do like shows at night, we have
Mm-hmm.
our families, so I don't get to hang out with friends a lot. The characters in shows become my friends in my head, and I get so severely depressed.
Are you listening to this thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Mike White did before the Lotus show.
Thank you. See, that's a producer at work.
Producer right
He's
now.
looking up stuff.
Do your job, guys.
I'm working on it.
No, I finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which if you have not watched that.
What is that?
Oh my God, Michael. Thank you again, listeners, for listening. I'm sure a lot of you have watched it. It was produced by Hello Sunshine, Reese Witherspoon's company, and Amazon. And it was a slow burn for me. Up top, I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this. And then I'm obsessed. I'm already rewatching the whole season.
You have so much time.
I don't. I just
It's
can't
so weird.
shut off when I get home from work.
It's because you don't have kids. That's what it
it
is.
is
If you had
why.
kids, man, you got like me. I am so upset that I actually started Ted Lasso without waiting till it's over. Because now I'm waiting around for a week, me and my wife, and I hate that feeling.
Right?
I know it's such an old school feeling where it's great for them, for Apple, because I actually want to see this, you know. But it's like I could have been done. I could have been done if I would just would
No,
have
but
waited.
that's exciting. I like waiting for a show to drop. Don't give it to me all at once. I don't want to binge. No. I need something to look forward to, Michael.
But these shows like White Lotus, it's a binge, right? Or do they come
No,
out weekly?
It's like weekly.
See, I've never watched one.
It's like The Sopranos. It came out like
Yeah,
every Sunday.
I've never watched a show weekly besides this.
Besides Ted Lasso. I need to
Lasso.
watch. I haven't watched the first episode of
But
the
I
newest
am
season.
going to start because I'm flying to Chicago. Well, I went to Chicago last week, but this week I'm in town. But I am going to download Succession. I've never seen it.
Should we start watching Succession at
Yes.
the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to start that today or tomorrow.
Okay. All right, fine. I need something to watch. So you
There
know
you go.
what? I'm here for it. I feel like it's going to be very boring, but I'll give it a chance.
I know, but like seems like you stay with.
I really do. I give
You
things.
stay with shows that are slow burn. I can't. Like The Crown was such a slow burn. The first 2 episodes, I was out.
Yeah.
Anything with like Peaky Blinders, I remember when that show was big. I can't do any show that's a slow burn.
I say I'll try anything twice.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
No, that's what you should. I mean, you should give it another shot.
Oh.
I did try. What show did I try twice? Like White Lotus, I gave that. It didn't like it was.
Just didn't do it for you. Which
But the first
season?
scene is amazing of White Lotus when they show the death. Pretty dope.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, what's next?
Did you see the premiere for the new Michael Jordan movie, Air?
No, I want to see that movie so bad.
I mean, it's coming out, but like everyone